The history of gun control in the United States is a history of controlling subject populations. During slavery, it was illegal for a black to own a gun. In some rare occasions in the North, that was possible, but not common. At the end of slavery, guns were priced at such a high point that it was intended for blacks not to be able to buy guns. In the 20th century, even in northern states, gun control laws were imposed. Licensing. Michigan has a very onerous licensing law, dates from the early part of the 20th century, and it was for the purpose of controlling blacks, to make sure they didn't have an easy time of getting a gun. The history of gun control in the United States is a history of the suppression of target populations. And the one thing you can say about gun control now is that it's no longer just racist. It is a more general elitism that assumes that only Bloomberg and his elite group that travel with armed bodyguards are the ones entitled to have access to guns, and everybody else should not. If we looked at gun control through that lens, I don't think the American people would listen to a word of advocacy for gun control. Gun control is not intended to control crime. It's sold that way, but it's not intended to control crime. It's intended to control people.